Hey y'all, this is Sherilyn at Just Goodness 333. We're here in the little backyard homestead. I want to be talking to you about breaking new ground. As you can see behind me, there's this big black tarp on the ground. I've been watching a lot of gardeners and they talk about silage tarps, so I looked them up online, and a lot of them were starting at about 100 feet and about $100. And that just didn't work for me. It didn't work for my budget, number one, and it didn't work for the size of my garden. So I did some Amazon shopping and I found something that I think is going to work for me in a similar fashion. This is not a UV treated silage tarp meant for year-round gardening. This is something I'm going to bring out just when I need to break new ground, or just when I need to cover up a crop that's finished and getting the ground ready, for a new crop. So I'm only going to bring it out for a few weeks at a time during the season. And this is what I got right here. I'll put a link in the description below. This is 5.5 mil. It's got a, can you see this? Black side and a white side. We decided to use the black side here. I was talking to my dad yesterday. Since I'll be breaking ground in the part of the yard that has poor soil. It's a lot of sand, a lot of soil. There's a lot of grubs, and there's a lot of nematodes, root knot nematodes, which get into the roots of your plants and keep them from being able to absorb a lot of nutrition. It's a pretty bad problem here, and I've had an issue with them. So we've decided that we're going to solarize the ground. To solarize the ground, you will use the dark black side. It's going to be facing the sun. The sun's going to bring the heat down. It's going to track the heat, and it's going to actually take the heat down into the soil, and it's going to kill off microorganisms as well. But in my yard, in this part, I don't really have good microorganisms anyways. So we're going to put them back later. We're going to feed them later. We're going to boost up the soil to be a good house for good microorganisms later. This will be the first video in a series on breaking new ground. I am in South Florida, Zone 9B, 10A. We're right on the border of both. And you can see I'm a Florida girl. Gardening in South Florida, especially in August, is not easy. I am going to put a link in the description, like I said, to the silage tarp. If you wanted to use the white side would be probably whenever I've already put good microorganisms in the soil and I'm not going to want to kill anything off. Like after my fall crops, they'll probably go over into spring. So in the spring I will probably bring this back out, take everything else out, bring this back out and put it on the soil for on the white side. And the white side is going to reflect the heat, but it is going to kill off any other remaining plants or weeds that happen to grow during the season. So I hope you guys like this video. If I think of any other information about it, I will link it in the description below. Please check out some of our other videos. We have a variety of things. I hope you guys have a great day. Now I'm going to